Hello all. Well, as the weather is not great, we're expecting rain, I thought might as well stay in and do a spot of painting. So, the other day I'd already done the outline and that out. I'd started on the eyes, and today I'm going to probably start on the ears, I think, which are going to be up here. That's probably about all I'll get done. So I've got my palette over here, throwaway palette. This is one of those cheap ones from the works. Does the trick. I've got some water over here, and I've got a couple of brushes over here. I'm probably going to be using a number 8. Might use that one. Just going to have a look at me. No, I'm not. I'm going to use a number 4. So it's going to be a number 4 and I don't know what that is. I've covered it up. Probably no. I couldn't say. 2 brushes. First thing to do is get some paint onto this palette. I'm still going to use, this is all dry from a few days ago, it's not going to get in the way, so I'm going to carry on using this. I'm going to use some yellow ochre. We're going to have some white. Just in case you're wondering what easel thing I'm using, I've got a, hang on, I'll soon tell you, it's written on here somewhere. I've got the name, I've got a terrible memory. Oh. Anyway, it's one of those cheap ones, but it's A2 size and it's about £26–27. I just realised I've got the wrong colour. I've mixed my colours up. Normally I have white there, but they fell out and I've put them all away wrong. So, bit of white out. I'm going to have some raw umber. I'm just going to start with 4 colours. So I'm only going to have a go at doing the ears today. So I've got raw. I'm probably going to have a little bit of Mars Black. Just keep your fingers crossed that my dog doesn't start barking. That's all I need when I'm filming. Right, I'm going to actually wet the brush. And I'm not prepared, am I? My tissue, where's my tissue paper gone? I've got some here, I've got it everywhere. I think I've still got, yes, I've still got it left from my art group meetings. It's still all packed in the bag. Right. You start with a, well, it's not strictly true, but I'm going to try and start with a dark colour. I'm mixing a bit of this raw umber with a minute bit of black, and I'm just going to fill in, oh you can't see that part, I'm going to fill in the darkness of the inner ear, and all I want to do is just get rid of the white. That's all I'm interested in, is just filling in and getting rid of the white of the canvas. Giving that impression of shadow in there, depth, and the actual. So the beauty of using acrylic, which is what I'm using here, is you can correct your mistakes. Really need to wait for that to dry before I can do any more. But what I can say is there's still around here, there's still under the hairs of the ear we've got darkness. So I'm gonna add some very dry brushwork just to cover in some of that, get rid of some of that whiteness under there. It's just going to go somewhere like that. And I can see we've got a little bit over here as well, so I might as well, while I've got some of that dry work on there, we'll just add some colour onto there. Give the brush a little wash. With quite a dry brush, I've just spotted, oh, sorry you can't see it, but I've got a, you've just got to add a bit of brown over here, like that, and that'll do. And then it's probably going to be some more, just like that. I'm quite happy with that, to be honest. We've got to make sure it comes up there, yeah. There is going to be some more darkness needed here. And there is a little bit along the edge here as well. There we are. While that's drying, I'm just going to fill in some of the rest of the colour there. And we're going to have some yellow ochre mixed with a little bit of raw umber just to darken it up. And then we're just going to fill it all in. The detail comes afterwards. Now just underneath there I'm going to add some yellow ochre and some white. It's just a little bit of white in it just to bring the colour down a little. And while we've got some of that colour, I'm just going to add some over onto the other ear. It's a very dry mix, this is. That's all I want. Because I want it to dry. We need to add a bit more white. And I need to this part of the ear is actually a lot of white in it, but to actually get the highlights to work better, I'm adding some of this colour underneath, and then the white will go over the top, and that will emphasise it more, the hairs. This actual bit here is grey. It's white in a grey colour, so I'm going to use some black with a spot of I'm going to use some white with a minute spot of black to produce a grey. So I've actually, on here, I've actually got the lighter colour first, and I'm just going to fill that all in. Is it thundering, lady? She's crying. I think she knows there's thunder on the way. Right. When you're painting, in the style I use, you've got to remember that you're trying to do a painting and not a photograph. If you wanted a photographic image, then you could get a photo printer, couldn't you? You know, I mean, I know there's a lot of people work that way, and that's great. I've got no, you know, that's how I used to always try and work, but I just haven't got the knack to do a photographic piece. I haven't been taught. So I use I've developed a style of my own, which I enjoy doing, and it seems to work for me. It's taken a long while to develop this kind of style. And I'm still working on it. So that's actually drying quite well. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop it for now, and we'll come back in a little bit. So in case you haven't already seen, my camcorder's connected up to my phone. I can actually zoom in and out. So in fact, before we close down, let's zoom in so you can see the ears. You'll have to excuse it, it's a bit slow working from the app, the zoom, but I think they are. It's still zooming. Right. So you'll see in a minute. In fact, what I might do is I might leave it on that zoom setting so you can see me painting in more detail. You can't see me now, I've got to zoom back out. No, I've got to zoom back out. But I'll show you the ear in a bit. Sorry about this, I'm still learning how to paint and film at the same time. Oh dear, Hello again. I've just done a bit more to the ears, so we're going to zoom in now and let you have a bit of a closer look. I'll zoom in onto its right ear, the one what you'll see on the left there, hopefully. And that's basically what I've done so far. It's all down to layers, so I'll start with the dark colour, then I'll work with the light ones on top. But if I need to add other darker colours, then I can, because it's acrylics. So yeah, I'm actually quite pleased with how it's coming. Obviously I can do a lot of more finer hairs than that at the end, but I need to sort of fill it in first. It's gonna be one of my most time-consuming ones, this is, because there's so many spots, and there's lots of different shades of this yellow ochre and white, and so yeah, it's going to take a while to build it up as to how I want it. Let's zoom back out for you. I'm back again, folks. I'm going to do a little bit more. It's been a few minutes since I last did some, and while I've still got some paint on, I don't want it to go to waste. So what am I going to do? I'm going to use my bigger brush again. I'm going to wet it. And I'm going to, what am I going to do? I'm going to add some of the colour under the eyes just to get it going. So I'm going to have some yellow ochre, touch of white, mix it together, a bit more white, need it lighter. In fact, what I might do is go a bit darker and then I can go lighter over the top. I always start by doing the eyes, then I do the ears, and then I might do the kind of the mouth, the teeth around that area, and I gradually then join everything up. I don't know. It's just the way, just how my style was developed. That's alright. I'm just trying to mix a bit of a lighter colour. I just want to get some of this colour in above the eye. So it's all about blocking in at the moment, and then doing the fine detail afterwards. You don't want to be left with any white canvas, so this part I'm actually filling in now is actually going to be mostly black, but it has got some hints of this colour what I'm putting in, so I'm going to put that in first in this case, and then we'll add the black to it afterwards. You can see that we've got some light going across along the edge here. In fact, I'm going to do the same. There's going to be a lot of black in there, so I've just added the colour what's going to show up around it. So, you know what? Let's add some of this darker blacky colour. It's like a... well, it looks almost black, but I think it's a combination of a very dark brown and... Lady! Oh dear, the dog's just trumped. Oh, that's terrible. It's too many sirloin steaks for dinner. You really do need lots of concentration on doing these sort of things. That colours, it needs to be more black. It's too light. As I say, you just got to remember that you're not trying to do a photo, you're trying to do an interpretation. What I'm actually doing, I've got the brushes is very dry, the paint. I've not got a lot of water involved in it, and it just sometimes that gives the best approach. There we are. That does actually look a bit odd, but once I get the lighter colours added in with the hairs coming over that darker, that will look fine. We've got some more of that colour over here. I kind of just add a few of the spots, you know, while I'm going along, because it just helps me feel, it helps me see whether I'm getting the right effect, what I'm aiming for. We've actually got some eyelashes in there. So while I've got that colour on my palette here, I'm going to add some of those hairs into there. Oh yeah, that's looking better already. And I'm looking at this over here. In fact, we needed some of that colour what I've just washed off on there, because that's got the colours showing through under those hairs there. But, yeah, that's better. Now I think while we're at it, let's see if we can just tweak the ear a little. So we're just bringing some of those hairs into that colour. And we need to bring some down this end to blend the hairs in, just into that lighter colour. That's looking better. And then we need it's a little bit darker just down here at the base there. We've got to add a bit more colour into here. A bit more, not colour, a bit more darkness. Sorry about it. Sometimes I mumble along and I don't. The words don't come out. I wish I could be like one of these educated, brainy people who can speak and doesn't mutter or but I can't. We're born as you are. Right. It's really bugging me, this part under the eye. I need to get some of that white, that lighter colour added into it, just to make it look better. It's just not hitting the mark at the minute. Right. In fact, I think what we should have added, although you can't see it in the actual picture, it would have been better just to add some hint of some brown in there. I'm going to just breaks it up a little. That's looking better, and then we just need to add some pure white. Maybe a bit of that mix, just we've got too much in there. And we need to, we went over the mark, need to bring that's better. Oh yeah. Right, that's it folks for today. I hope you've enjoyed what I've done so far. As I said before in previous couple of videos, I'm new to this sort of thing. I'm hoping to get it down to a fine, finely tuned over the winter. Okay, got the app. I can't reach the camera where it is at the moment. It's hidden away in all my art materials, and my camera is not connecting. Oh dear, this is all I need. Maybe the camera's maybe it's not recording. Right.